up, beautiful people? It is your homegirl, Shameless, all up in your building. She's back. You have been so missed. I'm really just on autopilot these days and just trying to get through it. There's so much happening off camera that you don't even know. But make sure you guys follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, just to like keep up to date with me. I'm currently growing and going through a lot of growing pains and challenges. And I've been working out of my home for the longest time. My dining room has turned into the set of The Slumber Party. My living room has turned into an office area, and I just don't know when to work and when to shut off. Like, there is no distinction between my personal life and work. And I'm growing, I'm hiring people. I now have staff, and I'm moving into an office. And I'm gonna share that with you guys here on my channel. But I wanted to backtrack because all of this change and growth is happening, and it's really challenging my faith in what I believe. And if I in fact believe in God, then why am I so struggling? I'm struggling. So I figured I might as well do a video and share that with you guys here. Faith, do you believe in God? Do you believe in a higher power? Do you believe in love? Yes, I do. If you know me, if you've been onto this channel, you've seen the videos in the past. Now, I had to grow into my spirituality. I had to discover that for myself through a series of life challenges and questions and answers I had to discover for myself. As a child, I was brought up strict Catholic Filipino mother, and those are my beliefs. I believe in everything she's telling me, everything what the church is telling me, because that's just what I do when I'm young and a follower. When you start to grow up, you start to discover who you are and you start to ask questions. Is the Bible fact? Like, I haven't even read the thing and they talk about it all the time in church. Why is this book that's been around for 2,000 plus years still important? Why would God allow all this pain and suffering to happen? These are all questions I asked myself, and I had to discover those answers for myself. Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to waste time picking other people apart. I'm here to do me and do better. So that's a damn dog. Actually the same time I started this channel 4 years ago, I was like, you know what? I need to really invest time into my spirituality and my faith and my belief, because I'm a spiritual being. We are all spiritual beings. Energy is unseen. It's untouchable, but you can feel it. And if I can feel love, if I came from a mother and father that created me, how can I think for a second that there's not something, I don't even want to say bigger, because that now, but bigger. We came from an original source. And to me, God and science are hand in hand. I believe that the Bible is a book that's inspiring. If I was an author, and that's the thing I like to do. I like to do, well, if it was me, if I was an author of the Bible, one of many authors of the Bible, I would be writing things that may have a combination of fact and have a combination of creative license, of inspiration. This didn't actually happen, but I want the reader to be inspired by what I'm writing. So for me, the Bible isn't supposed to be follow it verbatim, word for word. It's an inspiration for me to look at my life and see on areas that I can improve. This is an area where I do not have to question it. But then I started to question it. I said, you know what? What if there was no God? What if there was no Jesus? And what if we're all just here just 'cause? How does that make me feel? And it made me feel like shit. And it made me feel like sleeping all day and not doing anything. So now I have these options to choose between. I can choose to believe in this. No God, no Jesus. We are just beings just living and existing and dying. Or I could choose that there is a God. I could choose that I don't wholeheartedly believe in everything that the Bible is saying, but I believe that it's there to inspire me. I believe in Jesus. I believe that there is a thing called love. Neither are things that I can hold, that I can touch, that I can see, but they're things that I feel. This makes me feel good. This makes me feel like shit. So which one am I going to choose? And I chose love, and I chose the thing that made me believe that life is worth living and fighting for. The fact is, the subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between imagination and reality. What motivates me to live is how I feel. And if I feel like shit, I don't want to do it. But if it challenges me, if I question my doubts, which I have, I've been questioning not so much my faith, but I've been questioning, like, what am I doing? Because I'm currently going from a one-woman show to like a boss that I have to have staff and an office, and there's a lot of responsibilities, and nothing in life is certain. But when I go back to what do I believe? I believe that I can do this. I believe that there's a God, and whatever's meant to be will be. So this is a new chapter of my life that I'm growing into, and I'm excited to share the journey with you guys here. I have been kind of on autopilot. I haven't been able to do this because I've just been in my hole trying to figure it out, and I didn't go to school for this. I dropped out of business school, and what I learned didn't teach me how to operate my own business. I don't come from money. Everything I have is a result of hard work and God and the people that I'm meeting with and connecting with. So I encourage you to discover what you believe, discover your own answers. And that's not just spiritually, that's in life in general. I started questioning a lot of things, and do I, as an actor, do I want to keep going to these auditions and being told no? No, I don't want that. Do I want to continue to watch these TV shows and these movies that continually put one look, this one generic look that doesn't represent me, my family, my world? Do I want to do that? Do I want to believe in that? No, I want to do something about it. So my beliefs help me to get up and do something about it. I believe in change. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And I do have my doubts in myself. And I have to remind myself that even though I have these doubts, whatever is meant to be will be. So those are my growing pains. April 24th is my 4-year anniversary here on the YouTube on Being Shameless. And I'm going to have a celebration, an event with you boos here in Los Angeles, California. So once I have more details and information on that, I'm going to tune you in and let y'all know. But we're going to throw it down because I'm hosting it. And it's going to be an event where we get to talk, converse, network, collaborate, create, all of that fun stuff. So stay tuned for it. And I'm also going to take you behind the scenes on how I'm growing into this office and being a boss and figuring it out as I go. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like this video and comment below and let me know what you guys believe in and why. Challenges are, what your growing pains are. Until next time, remember to do you, boo. Be shameless, be fierce, be a crybaby.